Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2023 Jeff Bucher Memorial Thunder Egg. We're back 2 weekends after the Rumby Island World Classic. It's quite the finish in Alex Hoskins and Nick Bagaro. We're here in a much different format, much longer. 12 games of qualifying, cut to top 16. Top 16 for tomorrow's match play. As us. Mm-hmm. So, with those announcements out of the way, we're going to start scoring here. Alex Hoskins on our feature pair. 9 and 10. That will be where the title is bowled for. I bowled this tournament last year, and I'm much more in my element now than I was a year ago. It much too difficult for your boy. I need friction to throw to. Long was okay. I just didn't bowl very good on the long. It bowled decent near the end, and then the short kicked my ass. That was no fun. The short was no fun. I was very fried. So much more in our element now. Here, streaming this evening. Much more fun, IMO. So we'll let everybody get in before we really get started settled in. I just want to say thank you and welcome to Jeff Bucher Memorial. I got to check one thing. One second. Okay, I just needed to make sure everything sounded good. What's up, Jeremy? So I just need to make sure everything sounded good. If everything sounds good, let me know in the chat. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Appreciate it. We have, we'll see, Brooks spare here. She will clean that up. So we have 3. Green 4. 3 is still on spare. Let's see Dylan Philstead. He bowled in the Idaho Junior Open. Dylan Philstead. And he's going to leave a bucket. No, 8 pin won't fall. We've got a couple little guys out here. And then we have all the way to 18. There's KT Simpson with a mixer, actually a 7 pin. So we have 3 through 18. 12 games to qualify. I don't know what the skips are, but I'm sure we will see everybody at least once. Probably at least twice. Skyler, what's up? Thank you. Beth, appreciate you, brother. I saw your post. There's Cricket. Crickito. He's going to blow into this. I saw your post about Pete Weber, and the U.S. Open thing. What's difficult with this whole situation is who's telling the truth. We don't know. We don't know. And I think that's what's, there's a big problem in the world of bowling because of that. It's Pete. We love Pete, but we know Pete, and we know the USBC. Who's telling the truth? Who's to say? Mason Stimson. He made the show at Nampa, the Railroad Classic. That ball's left, though. minutes left. We told Pete. Well, I guess we didn't actually tell him to his face, but we told him it's an open invite. Anytime he wants, he's got a free entry on the CB tour. So. Eventually, whoever takes over the USBC is going to have a hell of a job getting people to trust them again. And I think the damage has been done. It's irreversible at this point, and whoever takes over leadership is going to have a hell of a time changing the perspective. It's Brooke Carroll. That's a nice shot. When that will be, who knows? Who is to say? This guy throws it pretty good. The E bowler, he starts off with double. I like the way he throws it. He's playing really straight. A lot of friction here at Westies. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a breakout lefty, as they have dubbed this place lefties in the past. Yeah, following the current state of affairs, whoever takes over, because eventually it'll happen, right? Eventually it'll happen. When, who's to say? But eventually it'll happen, and yeah. It's gonna be like, in movies. In movies when like the rebels overthrow the empire. I guess this is just basically Star Wars since Ahsoka just came out. But I mean, it's a pretty common trope in film where like the rebellious faction takes over the empire. What's the word for it? Shoot. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. They take over, and then like. Kind of happens in Hunger Games too, like the same, like I don't know. I know you guys know what I'm trying to say. Things happen. They typically are. This is Alex Hoskins. He is the most recent winner on the Storm Northwest Tour, so the Rumbie Island Girl Classic and really every CB Tour event also is points for the Storm Northwest Tour. So Rumbie Island Girl Classic, Alex Hoskins won that in very exciting fashion. Almost Messenger, the Messenger that almost was. Would have been quite the story had that thing connected for Nick Bagara and sent us to round 3 of the roll-off, but Alex threw a really good shot, and things worked out for him. He is bowled in this title match of both CB events. 1-1 lost one, so batting 50 in title matches, pretty good. Pretty good, and that's a lot of money. So we've paid Alex in prize money $2,503, so $5,500 he's made. But you get what I'm trying to say, like, right? So like, they finally take over the USBC, are the principles the rebellion was founded on. It's hard for me to put to words what I'm trying to say, but that's what I fear, I guess, for that person who takes over. Who's to say? Who knows? It sucks because no one wins. I think that's the point that like really drives me nuts, and it's kind of why Kenzie and I work so hard at what we do, is that no one wins that this. What's up, Chuck? How's it going, buddy? And just like everyone loses in this situation. And I have a unique perspective, to be completely honest. I won't divulge all of the details of that perspective. But I have a unique perspective that I've seen the manufacturer side of the drama that is unfolding. It's not good. No one wins. The bowlers don't win. The manufacturers don't win. It just seems really pointless to me. So that's why a lot of the reason we do what we do is to just make this. We want bowling to win. When we come into a center, we paid Lehigh $5,000, right? And that makes me really proud. Like, I'm proud to pay the proprietor. When I host an event, when Kinsey and I host an event, the CB Tour comes through, you're going to make money. And that makes me proud to say that we pay the proprietor what they deserve. Bowlers get paid, the proprietor get, like, this needs to be a cohesive, good thing. And unfortunately, where everything sits doesn't seem as though it's a good thing for everyone. Richard, standings aren't up yet. They won't be up until the first game is done and Josh Groves gets all the scores in. Usually fairly quick about it, but once all the scores are in, at that point, standings will be updated, but there's no standings right now, and there's actually not even a, like, you'll click on that link, it'll take you to the page for this tournament, but the standings link will be grayed out. You won't be able to enter into it. So. Alex struggling game one here. Not coming close. What has he done? So he's gone 6-2 strike, 9 spare, 6-1. He's gotten 6 twice. So clearly, something that Alex doing is not working. Let's head back over here to the end pairs, the low end. Dylan Fjellstad doubles up. So he goes, oh, is that a 3-bagger? No. Open, double. He's off to a good start. Back over here to KT Simpson. Falls left. Oh, well, she's got the shim. Is Andy Kinney bowling? I believe so. I don't know. I haven't seen him on stream, but I believe he is here. 42 lanes here in Westies. They're using all of them. 42 lanes here at Westies. They are using all of them. So we only have 3 through 18, but everybody will cycle here, and my guess is at least 2 or 3 times. I guess there's probably some pairs where it hooks a lot down there on the right side. Some pairs it doesn't. We saw that one kid, who I don't know who he is, first time I've seen him. It looked like throwing maybe urethane at the right side, and it looked kind of good. But if you're playing in, that is certainly not. The miss right here just starts going. There's Neve Hole, Rick Kerrigan. And Giorgio Cleanez, I believe, is on this pair on 11 and 12. Nev packs it. Looks like an Exotic Gem sporting her championship bowling jersey, looking fly. With her Jeff's Pro Shop patch on. Go ahead and like the stream. Every 50 likes we get, guys. It's early. There's Gio. Ball makes it back. Little room there. Every 50 likes we get, guys. He goes double. Looks like potentially an open and then a strike. So, yeah, let me finish my thought here. Every 50 likes we get, we'll do a giveaway. Now, the giveaways will be subscribers only, so I will change the chat setting to subscriber only. And then we'll run the giveaway. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We've blown by 15,000. We're at 15,002 or 300. Looking to get to 20K by the end of the year, and I think that is very dope. What is Gio throwing? I'm not sure. I'll have to watch him again because I don't know. I don't know. It's really like the exponent. And Neveo is throwing an Exotic Gem. So over here. AT on a double. Goes spare, double. Looking for a 3-bagger. It's a nice break there to kick the 8 and the 7. Ball was right. Back here to Tommy something. McNeil? Double spare strike. He's throwing it dead straight. Look at this. Urethane. Doesn't look bad. That's a miss. Still hits the head. I'd be doing the same if that was there. I'm going to stick it here, wait for Gio to come up. And when Gio gets up, we'll try to see what ball he's throwing. Skyler says, if he wasn't in the middle of moving, I'd come out and donate. Yeah, I hear you. I'm an elite donator. Prize funds. He cleans that spare up. Guys, if you didn't know, in what is it like? It's getting close to a month now. 3 days. 33 days? Is that how long it is till September 29th? Let's see. What is Google? How many days? 34 days, guys. 34. That is it. To the start of the CB Tours Major, the Championship Bowling Masters. 34 days is all. 5G's guaranteed up top. $500. Here's Jim. Dark ball. Oh, I don't know. Black's a 10-pin. Messenger's going too slow to take it out. Ball looked pretty damn good, though. I don't know. It's a dark ball. That's the problem. I cannot see what it is. 5G's up top. 500 extra points across the board. So if you're in the last points paying position, like which, what is the last points paying position? I've got it up here. It's 52nd place. 52nd place, that's 10 points, right? They got 10 points at the Rummy Island Go Classic in the last two stops. But because the Masters is a major, that is worth 510 points. 510 points. To win's 1,500 points, so 510 points. So I mean, I'm not saying this. Marshall is going to bowl. Marshall Myers is 10 points. If you took 52nd place in the Masters, you would, and Marshall didn't bowl the Masters, you would be beating him by 500 points. Got to bowl the Masters. If you don't bowl the Masters, I don't think you cash the points unless you win the other three events. So if Alex, which you can't do now, you'd have to go win-win. That'd be 2,000 points. Alex could take first, last, and have 500 less points than you. I don't think it is. I think you have to bowl the Masters if you want to cash. It's a major. It's got to be major. I was wondering if it's a new virtual energy, but I feel like he's got to have surface. Yeah, I don't even know if he can throw it right now, if he is. We'll have to ask him. We'll have to ask him. Ben Runge? I haven't seen him. You know what pair? Ron Baker, if you're out there, what's up? If you know what pattern, just read TM's comment. If you know what pair Liam is on, we'd love to show him. I just don't know what pair he's on. Yeah, that's left. Not going to shim through 6 tens. That looks like an God gem with some surface on it. Kerrigan cleans up the baby split. Kerrigan coming off a win at the Uzilac Classic. Kerrigan feeling good. Alex has found a double. Now we'll go back over to him on his next shot. He's found a double. Drilling open strike, spare, opens open. Only whiffed a single pin spare in the fifth. I don't know what it was, but then has doubled since. So we'll over there to see what he's changed. His look was no bueno to start game one of long pattern qualifying. If he loaded up in brackets, he's in trouble. Gio will be first to go, though. Then we're going to get that Tommy kid. I don't know who this is. The first time I've ever seen throws a good thing. See Gio, and then we'll load over, and then we'll get our look at Alex. Gio, all looks good. Wraps another 10 pin. Let's go over here. That's packed. Yeah, we will get to see it. Ball just comes in a little bit late. Like, it's hooking. It's just a little bit late. It's not going through the pins too bad. Break for Gio there. Does this work? Oh, it does. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. I was worried. We've tried a new thing with the link to the pattern because we put it in our Google Photos account. I was wondering if it worked. It does. Marshall Myers will almost leave the 5-7. The 5 gets taken out by a messenger. 7 gets nudged, but not enough. Jamie Flynn, he bowls good here. Struggling a bit this game, but that ball goes to the face. Typically, though, bowls good here. Lefties. Here's Zach Anderson. Zach made the bracket at the Rumby Island Girl Classic. He did eventually. He lost to Gio in the first round. And Zach Anderson, so he took 24th place in the points because he had the lowest game out of the people that were eliminated. He has 110 points, currently sits 24th place. Place. Dallas Leong sits third place in the points, 750, 50 points behind second place. And that is because he got the 50 bonus points for having the highest qualifying squad. So will that make a difference? Will the bonus points make a difference? Wade Christiansen almost hit the 100 bonus points for 300 and went front 10. And then spare, looked like she had a split there, didn't convert, but we'll get Gio. But yeah, Wade Christiansen, front 10, 9 spare. Now, the crazy thing about what Wade did, so almost shot 300, front 10, 9 spare. He missed the cut by 10 pins, shot 289 and missed the cut by 10. Now, had he shot 300, he would have been 24th place by 1 pin. How crazy of a story would that have been? That would be absolutely nuts. And on top of a tournament that was already decided by 1 stick, the cut was decided by 1 pin. Stephen Hahn, the first out by 1. That ball's wide right. Gio's going to get 5? Yeah, that is not good. So on a cut that was already separated by just 1 pin, had Wade Christiansen fired 300, got the 100 bonus points, he would have been in the number and not Zach Anderson. Or I don't remember if it was actually Zach Anderson. Might have been Doug Hinkins. But anyway, he would have been the number by 1 pin. There would have been 3 people on the number separated by 2 sticks, so each one 1 pin behind the number. That would have been quite the story And unfortunately, a 10-pin just did not want to fall for Wade. Game 3 of the Cashers round, but it was oh so close. Just like that spare. Oh so close. We didn't quite get the Cinderella story that would have been had Wade connected. I'm pretty salty. I really wanted to see a 300. I wanted someone to hit the 100 bonus point jackpot. Yep, the 100 bonus points, anybody can hit it. We can have as many people as we want hit it. They just can only hit it one time. So, Gio, what are you throwing? Honey Badger Claw. What the hell? Honey Badger Claw. So somewhere Gio had that stashed away. That's what he's rolling with. Standings of I think Josh has historically taken all of the standings and then hit save. So he needs to get all of the games in before he actually hits save, so we don't get a preview of what's happening. Let's go over here. Brooke Carroll's having a pretty solid game. She had a 3 or 4 bagger in the middle of this. She's going to have a solid game to start her long pattern qualifying, and that's kind of the trick. It's kind of the trick. But you got to get off to a hot start. You got to get your pins down. You're not getting any pins on the short. I guarantee you. You will. I don't think anybody will go. Plus, unless Josh has changed the pattern from what it historically has been, the short is nearly impossible. No hook right. Like, it's 35 feet and the gutter doesn't play. What do? You will lose pins on the short if it is that way this week. And she'll clean her spare up. She can shoot 200 with just a mark, I believe, right? Yeah. 9 spare strikes. She shoots. She'd have 190. Shoot 210 with 9 spare strike. Alex splits again. So a disaster game 1 for my man. He shoots a $160. He was my horse to win this. And the start is grim. The start is grim. Shayna, what's up? Good morning. Good morning from me. I'm sure it's not morning for you. Well, in 6 games on this long pattern, and then we break for them to oil, and then 6 more games on a short pattern. We'll cut to the top 16 for tomorrow's match play. Let's go over here to see KT at the spare and Cricket at the split. Top 16 for tomorrow's match play. I'm going to raise this camera just a hair. I thought I had it, and for whatever reason, the color on the left was bad. Anyway. Where was I? Oh, match play tomorrow. Paying Josh says an estimated 20 spots. It's looking like we should have 20 spots paid. Rita Brooks got a good game. See how she can finish. 171 in the 8th. Off a spare. Ball high flush 4-pin. Bang! Got it. Flipping that. She's going to love this clip. Perfect. Oh, I nutted the replay button, guys. Like exactly the length that I needed. And we should get her a little reaction too. Messenger 4-pin. Oh, man, it cut off right before. Hopefully I got it. I'm going to be kind of sad if we didn't get her little fist bump. Buller Dan, what's up, brother? Let's go on this morning. I'm doing well, Shane. Glad to be back with you guys, the community, the CB fan. 0-1. If she makes this, she shoots 211. A solid game. Guys, every 50 likes that we get, we'll do a giveaway. So right now we're at 11 likes, 54 people watching. I know it's early Saturday morning. Usually viewership's a little lower early on Saturday morning. That's okay. But once we get to 50 likes, we'll do a giveaway. Mary, good morning. What's up? It looks like Tommy's look is deteriorated. And the one thing with long pattern, this is the thing with long patterns and your thing. He's moved in a little bit. Messenger. Bang! Let's go. Flip it. Run it back. The one thing with long patterns and urethane is the front blows up very fast because typically it's usually less volume than a short and medium pattern. Boom. So urethane will blow the fronts up much quicker than it would on a short pattern. Tommy Paxton. Ron Baker, what's up, brother? How's it going? Ooh. Ron, I'll look for him. I don't know what pair he's on, but we can certainly check. Maybe I'll have Kinsey go look for him, and she can tell us. Got no bowling here. Why are we watching this pair, guys? Come on. We wrap up game 1 of 6. $2-8 for KT. She shoots 200, so a couple 200s on that pair. Again, like I said, every 50 likes. It's about the middle. Yeah, it's probably top quarter. It's about the middle of the top half. Then was Andy Kinney. He was asked about if 190 is high, which it is not. Certainly not low, and I would say probably 170, 180 is middle, and I think 190 is closer, like I said, to the middle of the top half. It's my favorite pattern to bowl on, the one that has friction to the right. I want a lot of hold in the middle, but not like cliffed. I don't like super, like, give me 6-1 with a bunch of hook to the right. I'll be happy. Did you figure out how to turn sleep mode off? Yeah. I hear you. Just needs to move. Like, so. I think that's too much work. It probably, I don't know if. I'll be better. I have to refresh it after every game now. So we are done with game number 1. We started game 2. Nope. This pair is now wrapping up game number 1. Whoa. Sorry about that. The bail will be just about finished here. High flush, got it. Brooke sent a little messenger. I got most of it. I got the messenger. Like it was a 4-pin and then knocked it over and shit. But I don't know if I got the little fist pump. Like this thing transitioned right as she was about to do it. So I'm hoping that the clip is a little bit longer than this transition. She was on the banner pair, the one to the left of the banner pair. Gio, got it. Couple of good games over here. Gio, Brooke shot a good game, shot 211. Alex shot 160. Yeah, it was not good. The banner pair. So Brooke was on 7 and 8. Alex was on 9 and 10. I think so, yeah, because everybody on the pair just moved. You just bowl with the same people. Yeah, we're really the only ones that use the left, go left, right, go right. But I think it just, mostly for like, so you don't get stuck with, the chances of you getting stuck with someone that you don't want to bowl with are pretty slim. Gio strikes again. So he went open, and he's only going to shoot like 180. Oh, like 160. Gio went double, open, strike, spare, open. 3-bagger. 60. So Gio and Alex off to real slow starts. We'll go over here. He's going to cross over. This is Alex, first shot of second game. He's going to get 8. Whatever he's doing ain't right. Whatever he's doing, it ain't right. Move on, guys. I'm so much more focused with the stream. Streaming at our tournaments is very, very difficult. So hard. And I want it to be better because the stream is the value that we add to sponsors and stuff. So that just cleans up the baby split. Is Andy kidding? Show is. Andy made it seem as if he had shot 190 last game, so I'm going to assume that is what he did. It's not a reality because he throws Brunswick down. That's going to be a flat 2. Looked like a reality, though. But it's not. Also going to get our first look at Ryan Canner. I got Jeremy Rayborn, maybe even Braden Lincoln, Tyler Norris. So we got a good pair over here. I think we should have scores momentarily. So everybody's basically done with game 1, and I can see at least everyone's done with game 1. Riley Woodard's on this pair too. Norris, that is a reality. It's going to go through the face. on his hook, and it's going to miss the head pin right. So no bueno. All the new bowlers will be on these end pairs, so everybody's moving right. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I believe. So probably 7 and 8, because 9 and 10 has Mason Stimson, which we saw, I believe, on 3 and 4 last game. And again, for anybody that's new, once we get every 50 likes, we're at 18 right now. Every 50 likes, we will do a giveaway. And as you know, historically, we do a giveaway, a big giveaway, during the finals on Sunday. But today we'll be doing giveaways, small giveaways too. Every 50 likes. I'm sure you do, Bowler Dan. I'm sure you do. That Runge? Yeah, that is Ben Runge. He's going to pack 10. I don't get to see Ben all that often. I believe he's from the Washington area. We could also see Tyler Lopez. So we're about halfway there to our like goal. That's a better ball from Kinney. Slaps the 10 out. See Tyler Lopez. Well, that was really good. And Adam Breckenridge. Riley, his second shot of game 2. Better. We'll slap the 10 out of the time. Ball looks pretty good from Adam, too. Oh, gets real lucky. I don't know what that was. It popped out of the gutter to take the 7 out. But that was a 7-10 staring back at her. Ryan Connor will also trip the 7-10. Leave the 4. So it sounds like these pairs are a little bit better than the ones on the high end, because I'm seeing a little bit better scoring over here as compared to what Kenzie saw down on the high end. Scores are looking a little bit better over here. Steve Dawson asks, where is this tournament? It is in Boise, Idaho. Actually, it's Garden City. It's right next to the fairgrounds, Westies Garden Lanes in Garden City, Idaho. Really, it's like a suburb or something of Boise. Sure, I'll get roasted on the correct nomenclature of what you would consider a Garden City, but it's right next to the fairgrounds, and the state fair is this weekend, so it is packed. Here, it is packed. They have a horse track just across the street where they hold concerts. Got a big stadium seating, so they host a bunch of concerts over there, and then the fairgrounds, it's all set up. So it is popping over here. Norris, that looks good. Yeah. Attaboy. Kenny looking to double. That ball looks pretty good. Checks on him, though. You can kind of see it wiggle about 35 feet down, and it, like, stopped going to the right. Never a good sign. Not a good sign. Andrew, he'll make the spare. We have 69 nice viewers, 22 likes. Again, a lot of new faces now. Every 50 likes, we'll do a giveaway. We're halfway there. So if you guys want some CB swag, hit that like button. We'll do a giveaway. And it is subscribers only. It is subscribers only. So if you're not subscribed, you want to hit that subscribe button. Our goal is by the end of the season to get to 20K. We are past 15. We're past 15 and well on our way to 20. Yeah, we're 15,343. So, if you're not subscribed, please do so. And help us get to 20. I'm sitting here. We finally now have somebody on Saturday, and it is a new group, I believe. My goal will be let's get 200 subscribers this weekend. We get to 200 subscribers this weekend. That'd be tremendous. We'd have 15.5. I think we can do. The data tells me that most of the people who watch our streams are not subscribed. Well, I guess from the last 30 days, it's about 70% not subscribed, 30% subscribed, which is getting better. That is certainly getting better. In the last 90 days, it's 81-18. So, basically what I'm saying is please subscribe. $13 and $14. You're looking for Brooke? Or Marshall? I gotta adjust this camera. I mean, it is so like how much I have to move it to how, like, what you guys see, fractions of inches. I need to move it, and it doesn't like being moved fractions of inches. It's got like a little stabilizer on the lens, so like if I move it, it tries to, that small of an amount, it tries to keep the lens level still. Very hard to move it the small amount that I'm going to need to move it to get this, like that inch or two. To see their scores, which is quite annoying, but I'll have to do that here soon. Have scores yet? Still no. Oh, Well, it is Tommy McNeil. That is the guy's name. I don't know. Old Dave Dietzy, he's running his dollar brackets. Someone put $200 in brackets. He got 100. Clay put 100, $200 in the brackets. He's got 199. They will be posted if you type !standings. I could put that in the ticker. Standings. Type. !standings. There's no scores posted as of yet. They should be soon. I'm not exactly sure when that will be, but I'm assuming soon. Just about halfway through the second. I tell our crew that does our scores, just type it in, hit save. Type it in, hit save. Go to a lane, type in the scores, hit save. Like, I want to see the scores as quickly as humanly possible. Josh, he does a little bit different. But no scores as of yet. Kenny Messenger will not make it. And then we'll see Tyler Lopez. Ball looks good. It's because it is. Nick Raven. That ball also looks good. Just doesn't make it. Lizzie. Are you not here, Lizzie? Why didn't you come? You and Nick aren't here. Oh. I was going to say, I haven't seen you guys. What's up? Hopefully you're doing something fun this weekend. Nick is here. I just didn't see him. Saw Clay. Haven't seen him bowl yet, but I saw him. Your best friend has her bachelorette party. Dang. Well, that does sound like more fun than bowling on this short path. Devea? Ball needs to hook. It does. It does. Oh, it does. You're going to get these pairs. There are these pairs where they hook a lot right. They hook a lot right. Get one that hooks a lot right, you can score pretty good, I think. Get a pair that hooks a lot right or, you know, is crowned in the middle, pushes the ball, you're going to score. You would rather bowl on the short pattern here than be at a bachelorette party? Questionable. That flush trips the split there for Ryan Connor. Will go to Gio. He's ball changed. I'm not sure what that is. Could be an exponent. Could be a duo. Are there scores available yet? No, there is not. There is not. What's on you? There you go. There's the link. !standings. We'll bring up the page where you can find the standings. They are not posted yet. I am also waiting to go over game one. They are not posted as of yet. back here to the end. Woodard will get 4. Tough break. 4 is a tough break. How's it going down there? Luke, what's up? Analyze that. Still waiting on scores, guys. Still waiting. We're almost done with game number 2. We don't even know we're at game number 1. Andy, a little striking. You see, I gotta move this one just that little tiny bit up. Just tiny bit. Can't see the able. Nope, he is not. He struggled the first 2 games. I would say probably everybody's going to do better on this pattern than the next one. Tommy McLean. No, the short patterns. The short patterns are either the easiest pattern or the hardest pattern. Naomi, this is what? They have 198 brackets. 198. It's because he does the dollar bracket, so you put $200 in. How many brackets they are in? Shot 270. So we have game scores there? Oh, so we do have standings. Holy shit, why is this here? Look at that. Okay, well, we have game 1 scores. Oh, funny. I wish we could get rid of hometown and home center. Anyway, Everybody's nice to you, you get mad. No one's nice to you, you get mad. It's hard now. What? Okay. Big Arl leads 278. Dante Bernal 254. Ken Hayase Fong 247. So maybe the scores are pretty good down there. Chris Gray, David Woods, Marcus Goss all shot 226. Geez, this is hard to read. Gary Hutchins 216, Dallas Burke 212, Brooke Carroll 211, tied with Dylan Ferguson. Luke Brown 209, Katie Simpson 208, Jonathan Harmon 207, Vincent Jablonski, hope I'm saying that right, 204, Tyler Norris and Adam Breckenridge tie at 203. So the cut right now +3. Joe Funk first one out 202. Connor, Tommy McNeil shoot 197. Clay Reese, Doug Aylett are your top 20. They shot 196. That rounds out standings again for full standings. Exclamation point standings in the chat. You will be provided a link to Tournament Bowl. That's where I'm getting my scores from. Look at the kids. Kid. Gil. Alex. Games all over the place. A lot of notables. Outside of the top 16. Way outside of it. Not just a little bit outside of the top 16. Way out of the top 16. Clint, I see those are crusty though. Ken, can you give me a napkin? Clint, if there's anything I can help you out with, let me know, buddy. As we're wrapping up game number 2. Again, once we get to, we're 29 likes, we're 20 away from our first giveaway. So, if you're in the chat, hit the like button. Thank you. You're doing. Nick. Lopez, flat 10. Low battery. Oh, that one already? That one's died twice before any of these other ones have died. I don't. Well, because all the batteries are supposed... I thought they were all charged. These are all full, I thought. You told me the ones that were sitting here were full. Okay. Yeah, well, one was charged, and I pulled it off the charger because it was done charging. Well, where are the other batteries? Well, I gotta go pull it off. Here. Buddy Art? Art Cox. All right, I gotta go change the camera battery. I'll be right back. Let's stick it here. All right, we're wrapping up game number 2, heading into game number 3. Lean going through the face. It's breaking down pretty quick. I think once we get through the initial transition, the first transition, I think the scores will start to pick up. You caught a good pair early. Obviously, shot a good game. There's quite a few good games in there. But I think once they break down a little bit, you can get in and throw it in the friction. Things will get better. You just needed to catch a good pair on the fresh, I think, that had hook in it. If you didn't have a pair on the fresh that had a little bit of hook in it, then it was really tough to score, I think. Like, you could play in, the ball would check, you'd move in, the ball doesn't hook at all. Looks like the guys that had a little hook in the lane were the ones that succeeded. Why? I'll make sure to let Ben Runge know that you think he looks like a Ninja Turtle. Looks like a Ninja Turtle. To look like a Ninja Turtle, you gotta look like a turtle, too. And they would be correct. Ryan Dozer, what's up, buddy? Glad you're enjoying. Glad you are enjoying. Oh, my eye is itching. Oh my gosh. Allergies are flaring up. This is no bueno. Uh-oh. This is not good. Woo. Yeah, hacks it. Bump that camera's. Can you go bump this camera's zoom out a tiny bit? The end camera. This end camera. Oh my god! They're dropping like flies. The very end camera. Just bump the zoom out a tiny bit. Please. Yeah. Look at. Sorry, I didn't mute you guys. Wow. Chaos ensuing right now. Geo. A supernova? Oh, it touched it but doesn't fall. Oh, we'll call it good. That's good enough. The only thing I don't like about it, this camera's kind of far up. So, like, when you don't zoom a lot, then the pins get really far away. Thank you. Pins look really far away. That was a good ball from Gio. Owns 9-pin. No help on the messenger. He's still struggling. Yeah, he can shoot 186 if he punches in the 10th here. Or as Kenzie's mom, Stephanie, would say, turkey's out. Very cringy. That's on the right there is game number 3. The left here is game number 2. 31 likes, 19 to go until we start our first giveaway. Just want to let everybody know. There's a lot of new people that cycle in and out. We just got to let them know. We're doing a giveaway every 50 likes. Let's go back here to Nevaeh. That ball's way left. Yeah, 3-6-10. So off that double. She's looking to save this game. Needed to punch out in the 10th there is not going to happen. Once this game wraps up, I got to go change another camera battery. They lost another soul. Check good. How's it going? Good. What was your first game?
Right lane, right one, trying to get it to go higher than the first
Yeah, you had to have a good pair. I think you had to have a good pair game one.
Yeah, I mean, Nick went to 71-60, so I mean, you can just tell that it's just kind of.
I think once they go through the first transition, and get in and just throw it at the friction.
Yeah, but you gotta like, you can throw it at it, but to me, it's gonna be kind of shimming it.
Oh, yeah.
And if you do miss right, it locks up.
Probably around game 3.5. We'll get there.
They'll get high. 3, 4, 5 would probably be pretty high. 6 might be a grind. Being upon get to a very fast.
Yep.
And I mean, I spare 3 back there, and I'm like, fuck yeah, like I kind of gotta go. Left lane, back to right lane. Like, just checked a little bit. So I knew I was like, the pair was tight, so just check it 3%. Okay, like, don't cheat it, just throw it good. That's left lane struck back to right lane, threw it good at 210. And I was like, oh, didn't wrap it. That's left lane struck back to right lane, got closer to it, so it comes off of it. So it's just like that kind of tip for tap thing, you know?
It's better than what Alex and Gio did.
Huh?
It's better than what Alex and Gio did.
Yeah, they did.
Buck 60.
On the fresh?
Yeah. Off break. They're down here.
Dang.
In this area.
There's so many bowlers.
Joe shot 160 even. Alex shot 166. Alex isn't mowing that good this game, and neither is Gio. They shoot 180.
I played out.
Right?
I played like right a block.
Yeah.
It had a great look, just didn't come off of it.
I saw one guy, Tommy McLean or something. He was doing that.
I think you can do it for a game.
Yeah, one game, right.
For one game. And then in the last game, I knew I needed to move in. I didn't know kind of how where. So I moved in too much. I went to a flat part of lane and 6-1 pair, 6-1 sheet. For 238.
What pair are you going to now? Well, I have nothing on that one. I have nothing on. We have 3 through 18, so I have no idea what's going on in 1 and 2.
Did you hear that blind shot I got? Out of this year.
Here?
That's the end of the show.
I mean,
Hard. I just don't want to be on play.
shoot. Nicole Meyer says, "Go Marshall," and happy birthday to Marshall's mom. Marshall's mom, if you're out there, happy birthday. So, game 2 is about wrapped up. We move on to game 3. Halfway through. This first 6 games qualifying. Scores kind of all over the place. I think we won't get a real idea of where the leaders sit until late. After about game 5, I think we'll have an idea of where some of our front runners will be. I think the fresh really is pair to pair on a long pattern like that. What pair has some hold, what pair doesn't. I'm going to get Clay Reeves on this pair. Dante Bernal, Tyler Kelly. Nick Reeves, or Cox. I think after it goes to that, like I said, that first transition, we'll start to see who has a good look, who doesn't. We heard some people, like Tommy McLean, and it sounds like Kendall as well, playing right. Worked well for him. So that could have been the trick for Gio and Alex. Who knows? Like I kind of mentioned before, doing that just blows. There's usually not as much volume in the long pattern. And even if there is, it's stretched out further, so that volume is spread out more. It's thinner. The fronts blow up very quickly. Where's Riley at? Right here in front of us here. Squeakums. Dante Bernal, PAX 10. We know he shot good. His first game's 254. I don't know what his second game was, but game one was good. Chase loose. Oh. Takes out the 6'10". That's a good break. Here's Ben Runge. Kenzie says that Ben Runge looks like a Ninja Turtle when he wears his backpack. This is the fit. It's the fit that looks like a Ninja Turtle. You be the judge. Runge, though, it looks like he gets out and plays some. He's not tan, but he's showing off them legs here. Mixer, oh, no love on the 7. Usually, you like getting that. The head pin kind of spins around in the channel, and you can usually catch just enough of the 7 pin to trip it. Not that time. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Is got anybody there that out there in the chat that plays video games? It's a good time to play video games right now. Anybody out there play? Does any gaming? Braden Link packs it. Packs it. It's our marquee pair. The title match will be on 9 and 10. It's a good time to be a gamer right now. Does anybody out there play video games? I got some things to get off my chest. Luke Brown needs the hook, doesn't? He'll get 6. IMO, you're playing with fire, not saving. Writing them down and not saving them. That's playing with fire. Look at the spare. Doesn't cut the head pin enough, and we'll actually only get 2. This is Manny Farrell. This is our first look. I haven't seen Manny at all today. It's our first time seeing Manny. Ball's high, flush, packs it. Manny missed the cut at the Rumby Alley Grill Classic this season. Off to a little bit of a slow start. Runge on the right. Goes double 9 spare to start. Looking to get back on the strike train. And then we'll head over to Dante Bernal. High flush 4 pin. Dante playing out. The L210. It's like a little bit of a miss right. For Dante. Loose will wrap a 10. Nick Ray's packs it. That was a good ball. He started off real slow. Shot 105 gate. So that's a tough break. That's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted. I'm going to go back to this pair. We have Braden Link, Tyler Lopez. Lopez misses right. We'll go to Tyler Kelly. Tyler Kelly made a really good run at the Rumby Alley Glow Classic. He currently sits in the points 12th, 275 points. Clay Rees, he was eliminated early. He's at 17th with 175 points. He tied, actually, with Flyer to the Woodard. Both of them shot 225. And Nick Rees shot 226. No, Justin Verner shot 226. Clay Rees and Riley Woodard shot 225 in their games. And the round that they were eliminated in the Rumby Island Go Classic and that is why they tied. There's one pin separating those points. Justin has 190. Clay and Riley have 175. Scott Halverson, wish you could bowling. Wish I could be there bowling. We wish you were here too, buddy. We wish you were here too. I'm going to go change this camera battery so we can have a look at the pair of 11, 12, 13, 14. So if you bear with me just a few moments, I'll be right back. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. We have game 2. We do. We do have game 2 scores. KT Simpson jumps to the top of the leaderboard, goes 208, 253. To get to plus 61, Ken Fong, plus 58, Chris Gray, plus 45, Dante Bernal, plus 40. Nick Pagaro goes 270, 160, he's at plus 38 in 5th place. Doug Hale at plus 36. Ken Miles, plus 29. David Woods, plus 26. Jason Lower, 11 over. Wardenberger, 10 over. He's tied with Rick Carroll for 10th place. Marcus Goss, plus 9. Matt Butcher, plus 8. Matt Watley, plus 3. Dallas Burke, 15th, plus 2. And right now, Luke Brown is the number at minus 1. So the cut falls to minus 1. I think the cut will end up being over after the long pattern and the short pattern. Tommy McLean, first one out at 5 under. Clay Reeves, 12 under. Mike Fadash, 13 under. Alf and David Loris tied for 20th at 14 under. That's your top 20. Some notables outside the number. We got to go down pretty far. Giorgio Cleanaz, he's minus 88. It's 85th place after 2. So he is down there. He's going to need to find something. He's going to need to find it quick. Hoskins, 44th. He's 41 under. So some ground to be made up. Ryan Connor, minus 31. 38th place. So, Ken, what happened? You're still in, though. Yeah. No. Just decided to bowl good, huh? Yeah. Probably going to have to eventually. Going to have to eventually. Oh, my God. Yeah. That's going to go away eventually. The ball's going to get offline eventually. You're going to catch a pair where someone's been doing that also. Because you're not the only one that's been doing that. Yeah. Several people have done that. And it's going to check on you and go right through the face. All right. I did. There, you guys are shooting out lights out over there. Just now? Just now? Game 3? Who? Daria, what's up? You need to get your boy Gio. He is not having a good morning. He's not having a good morning. He's on the struggle bus. Here you go. I was telling Daria that Gio is 85th place. 160, 150. I'm sure his mental state is not good right now. Is that my message? Yeah. What the I don't know how that came up. I was like, why would you post it? Hopefully the clinic did go or is going well. Gio said that we'll see you tomorrow. You're going to fly into Boise so you can ride back soon. Kenzie wants to see you so she can, you guys can talk about your deal. We don't want to disclose too much to the public here, but isn't that right? Never mind. Yeah, Kenzie can attest that there's I don't know if there's my mental state would not be good. I'm speaking from experience. My mental state would be in shambles, regardless if Kenzie was here or not. She probably would prefer to not be here when I shoot 160, 150. So speaking from experience, he's struggling. I don't know. It could have just got 2 bad pairs. There's been bad pairs. There's been really good pairs. Bad pairs, good pairs. So maybe we can chalk it up to he's caught 2 bad pairs, but he's got some ground to make up. He is deep in a hole right now. As we are wrapping up game number 3. What our board, Norris is going to shoot 170. Dallas Burke. He's on pace for $180. Clay Bear shot. Not good. Well, it looks like 186 I'm seeing. Not a lot of high games down here. The A-bowler shot 210. I don't know who that was, but not a lot of high games. Ken's coming over here after shooting 180. Oh, wow, what a break there. I don't even know who that is, but massive. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I said, oh, yeah. We have not seen the 250 to 270 game range this in. I think we've seen probably the highest is 220. So they are much tighter down here. Maybe I don't know if it's just less hook down lane or what it is, but definitely playing much more difficult on the low end of the house as to compared to the high end. Brandon Fowler said 242 Ferguson. I don't know who that is. Is there a person named Ferguson shot 240? I don't see it. Unless I'm tripping. Yeah, I don't see it on the pairs we're covering. Now there's a couple good games here on the end. Watch Luke's shot here. He struggled a hair. All is good. We'll go over here. Not sure. This guy's having a good game right here. Who's this? That's a good shot. So whoever that kid is right there, he goes 5 bagger, spare, double. And Roger Hare was having a solid game too. No, that's Dylan Fieldston. This guy said Dylan Ferguson. I don't know where Dylan Ferguson is. Andy Kinney, Tyler Lopez are getting ready to start game number 4. So we are halfway through this first block of 6 games. Mike Watley strikes. For anybody that's new, we're doing a giveaway every 50 likes. We're currently at 36, so if you'd like to be entered into this giveaway, hit the like button and subscribe. You will need to be a subscriber in order to participate. If you're not a subscriber, you will not be able to participate in our giveaway. So hit the like button, get us to 50 likes, and every 50 likes, we'll do a giveaway. Dante Bernal. You can see Manny on lane 7 there, just went through the face. You want to see Dante, though. Dante sits in the top 5. He is 4th place at plus 40. Upgall is good. Struggled, though, this game on 3 and 4. See this little man. Can you pick that spare up? Oh, close, close. Kenny makes 316. He's hooked at that a couple times. He's playing with fire. IMO. Roger Hare. A big 4 in the 10. So that'll stomp the brakes of this game that he had. Could have been a lot better than it is. Want that to quick. Oh, nice shot there. We'll go over your Brody Chatterton. Messenger, no, falls off the deck. And back to Riley Woodard. Hates that ball for a good reason. It's going to miss the head pin. Wheeler? Did I have a Wheeler? Nick Wheeler went 170, 180, and he is looking to shoot 230, 240, potentially 250 game here. Struck the first one in 10th. The strike here, I think, basically locks up. Oh, nice spare. Locks up 240 or 250. Go 5-bagger, spare, 3-bagger. Looking for the double in the 10th. Oh, that's awful. Not a good ball. He's going to lead the 157. Doesn't really matter, though. He's going to shoot 240 or 55, and that's a really good game. Threw it out the window, but fortunate for him, he struck a bunch beforehand for it to not matter. See Braden Link, then we'll go get our first look at our boy Ken Fong. Ken joined us in the booth 2 weekends ago at the Rumby Island Go Classic. Link rumbles a split, gets out of trouble there. Hello. Don't say hi to me. Excuses. All right, let's see what Ken's got. We're going to get Luke. We're going to get Ken. His first shot of game 4. Luke, 4 pins. Ouch. Ken boy. He's going to go Brooklyn. This guy was talking to me. I've been pointing it. Man, been playing right. I mean, it worked for a while, it looks like. He went 240 to 11, but that ball is nowhere close. And see, that's what we're catching now. That ball looked right off of Kelly's hand. It caught some friction, and it stopped its journey to the right, wiggled a bit, and then hooked again. So we're getting to that point where the ball is kind of hooking twice on the track. And that's because these long patterns typically have less volume. You'll see a lot of times that these longer patterns will have like 24, 25 mils. Well, I guess what does this have? We know. So it's a pretty high amount of volume. And, but it's spread over 47 feet. So it makes sense that it's lasted this long because it is 30 mils, 29 mils. But 29 mils on 37 feet lasts much longer in the front part than it does on 47 feet spread on the fin. So you're going to see that ball hook twice, and it's pretty common on these patterns. Roney packs it. But he's looking to finish with a $180. Manny is going to squeak out a 160 if he were to punch out. There's a horrendously high-pitched noise happening right now. I don't know where it's coming from, but it is making my ears bleed. I did not bring my headphones in. All right, Brody Chatterton here to finish off his game. And you see that ball hooked really early, then went straight after that. So, but I mean, sometimes it's good. He shoots 194. I was mistaken. He shot 194. And then Manny to finish off his 160 game. His balls doesn't really want to hook. He has the messenger take out the 245. That'll about do it. For game number 3, we move on to the second half of the first qualifying block. Bowler, what's up, brother? Yeah, that was your boy. Ball hook looked pretty good for me. I think it's looked pretty good for a lot of people. It hooks a lot, but it did look pretty good for me. I didn't. Just about everything there makes me get in and throw it over the left gutter. So he was down big right. He shot $160. Gio, Alex, and Annie not bowling good. But if Josh made the short pattern, people might whack him. Chris Smith, what's up, brother, from upstate New York? Man, what's going on? What did you do? On a machine? Luke did the same thing, didn't he? Dang, son. That's a tough break. We're going to get our first look here at Kendall. He was on 1 and 2, so we'll see his 4th and 5th game. And I don't know if we'll see his 6th game. Ryan Connor, 4-pin. Like a drill. You can use that as a drill, like you'll swing it back or then start walking. Scoob, what's up, brother? Kenzie's doing good. She's chilling. And we're big chilling. Hanging out with y'all. Much less stressful doing these, to be honest with you, than running their own tournament. Much less stressful. Just get to hang out with the CB fam. Chop it up. Talk about some things. Watch some bowling. Not much going on right now as the action is pretty early set. We'll see some more action as it gets later on tomorrow and the games start to mean something. That's kind of the problem with some of these longer formats is it's not really that exciting. It takes a while for the emotions to really start to come out. Well, that's all right. Andy Kinney packs 10. Let's go over to Dante Bernal. Sits fourth after 2. I don't know. He didn't have a very good third game, so I don't know if that'll still be true once we see the next games come up. Nick McGarrow and David Woods we're going to see. And then pairs here. David Woods. Going to bleed one through the face. McGarrow shot 270, 180. Almost hit the Century Club. No, he did. 270, 160, I'm sorry. So he did the wrong Century Club. We like the one where we shoot 160, 270. We don't like the one where we shoot 270, 160. So the wrong Century Club for our boy Nick McGarrow. Because I want to hear the chat stats. What do you guys? We're 10 likes away from starting the first giveaway. Every 50 likes, we'll do it. I want to hear your guys' opinion on the Pete Weber situation that's been happening. I don't know. Bowling with the Fef. He was in here this morning. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he was here this morning. He did some sent an email out to the USBC asking why isn't Pete invited to the US Open? Well. Supposedly, if you go look at his post, it's got a lot of details in there on that. He was told he just needed to pay his fines and apply, which apparently he didn't do, supposedly, again. That's what they're saying. And Pete, again, is saying that this year he's paid his fine since, apparently, because he bowled his senior masters. Hold on one second. Gio, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? What did you shoot game 3? Oh. Do you think you just got 2 bad pairs? All right, 240 though. That's good. Have you moved back in, or are you still playing straight? Scores are way better down there than they are over here. There you have it. Juice shot 240. He thinks he played him wrong. Anyway, back to what we were saying. Yeah, it's because they throw this big game over here, then come back over here, and don't throw a big game. So yeah, that's Gio. So what are you guys' thoughts? How do we feel about that? Is Andy Kinney on stream? He's been on stream several times now, and I believe he still is. I think he's on the end, so when he comes up, I'll move it over here. That's our first look at Kendall Miles. Yeah, ball's good. We're in reality. What are you guys' thoughts? Who do you trust? This was my thing. This was really early on, so I'm sure a lot of you weren't here yet. Who do we trust? Who's telling the truth? We don't know. I don't know. I don't know. On one hand, it's Pete. We love Pete, but it's Pete. How much of the truth is he telling? Or it's not even that I'm not even saying that he's necessarily lying, but how much of the story is being left out? Or is he forgetting? So that's my one concern there. Two, who knows what the USBC tells us is true or not? I'm fortunate to know the kind of the side you guys are mostly on, and from the manufacturer perspective. So I've got a little more insight than some would have on the whole situation. And I don't know. The USBC says some things that I don't know where they get the information. My point, I also made a point, whoever follows up, because eventually this leadership will move on. It happens on this regime, as some may call it, will move on. Does it just get replaced by the same? Does the same keep happening? Does it get overthrown? If someone truly have good intentions of changing the governing body, they have a long road ahead of them. A long road ahead of them in getting people to trust them again. Because I don't think anybody trusts what the USBC has to say. Yeah, Devin, you can type in ! standings, and you'll be provided a link to tournamentbowl.com. I don't know where Andy sits. Let me see. Andy is currently tied for 23rd at -16. Pete has always been a rebel, and I know they use similar now like a dictatorship. Pete just needs to find one more vote. Yeah. So who's telling the truth? I don't know. What bowling with the FEF received from the USBC? Is it real? Is it factual? Kendall hated that ball messenger. Oh, right in front of it. Take a look at that again. Hated that ball. Caught a little bit of friction. Almost made it back. Comes around a little bit in front of the head pin. Sends the messenger across the deck, but right in front of the 10. So who do we trust? That's my question. If Ron Baker's here, we finally got Liam. There's Liam Baker. So we'll keep it here for just a second. We can get Ken Fong and Liam Baker. Who is it that we trust? I don't know. And kind of what we were talking about a little bit too. That's why Kenzie and I do what we do. That's why we work so hard at doing what we do here. Is try to create change. They find players for speaking out. Turns out those players were correct. Yeah. Here's our thing. Like, a good example is we had a couple of issues with players in the incorrect division at the Rumby Island. 2 players in the incorrect division at the Rumby Island World Classic because Ken whiffs on the spare. Ken boy, what are we doing? So it wasn't brought to our attention until after the fact because we saw a Facebook post about it. So what I don't want, and I get where the USBC is coming from, like I don't want that happening. If we've come to, like, now the problem is with the USBC is they came to them first, nothing was done, then they posted about it. What I don't want is it not being brought to our attention first. So if you have a problem, we want you to come talk to us first. We don't want you to air your grievances on social media without talking to us first and us fixing the issue. So that's where I see where they're coming from in one aspect, not wanting people to bash the tour. We don't want people to bash our tour, obviously. Could do damages to us if the whole context isn't there for both sides. So come to us first if you have a problem, and in this case, it was a problem, a legitimate problem, got fixed. Their problem was a legitimate problem. They fined the players for speaking out, and then retroactively said, "Oh yeah, there was an issue." And clearly, there was an issue. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There was clearly an issue with the way that the lanes were dressed, and they doubled down on saying there was no mistake. So, I mean, that's a tough look. And my biggest pet peeve. This is basically just a pet peeve. Scoring. Come on, Kimboy. He has moved in. I told him he's going to have to. Stupids. My biggest pet peeve is how quickly we forget. We just keep allowing it to happen. The SBC just does it again, and then does it again, and then does it again, and then does it again. They just keep doing stuff. The black curtain, the oil pattern on the lanes, the fines of the players. I mean, it just doesn't stop, and we just keep forgetting so quickly. We just keep going. And they're never held accountable for them. It frustrates me. Frustrates me quite a bit. And Kenboy's going to miss 2 single pin spares back to back. I told Ken, he actually started out bowling pretty good. But I told him he was telling us he's going to get fried. And I was like, we're going to have a Ken fried meter. I have like a little picture of Ken on a scale of 1 to 10 and see how angry he is. Right now, that would be going up quick. It was sitting at like a 1 or 2. Now it's like a 7. Fast. 2 frames. I wasn't around for the old days of the ABC, so I have no idea. It's just sad, man. No one wins. Nothing gets done. We're trying to do something about it. I don't really have an intention of being a governing body. We want it to be organize events for people to compete in, have fun. That's the plan. We want it to organize these massive events where we have hundreds and hundreds of entries and people have fun and make a little money. And really, we're trying to follow suit of what pickleball has done, which obviously is a bad thing. They're loading up on sponsorship dollars and such. So. Oh, Manny, good break there. So double spare strike. But we have no intention of wanting to be a governing. It just seems like a lot of boring work to me. But what do I know? Yeah, I hear you. Guys, 9 likes away from the first giveaway. Not the next, first giveaway. Once we get to 50 likes, and every 50 likes thereafter, we will be doing a giveaway. If you'd like to be in it, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Our goal is 20K by the end of the season. Oh, Nick Bucher was off camera and just made a nice spin. Dang it. I want to see Clay's shot here. That ball's left. Needs a shim. It does. Paxton. Play Bear on a 5-bagger now. Manny could really use a big string of strikes. This ball is huge. Get some momentum. Needs to hook. It does. Wraps it 10. I'd like to see him with a little more axis rotation. I think that would help his ball get back. Here's Ken. He packs 10 there after going a bunch of spares in a row and then 9-9-. Liam Baker. Got it. Liam on a 3-bagger. He's bowling good. Alex Cecil with a nice spare. $42 likes. We need 8 more, folks. 8 more. So we can go back here, see Nick Rees, Randy Freeman, Clay Rees. Brody Chatterton just packed in. There's Riley Woodard. Almost made that spare. That would have been pretty crazy. Braden Link, Nick Rees, Clay Rees. Game 3 scores almost have game 4 scores now. Okay, updated scores. Let's see. Doug Haylett takes over the well. Well, the problem is he has game 4 scores. How do we already have game 4 scores? He is cruising. Started off super slow, and now we're hauling ass. So KT retains the lead. She's plus 67. It's 208, 250, 206. I'm glad I added her to the power rankings because she is killing it right now. Doug Haylett, plus 64. Chris Gray, 59 over. Nick Pagaro, 46 over. David Woods, 45. Ken Fong, 40. Matt Booker, 23 over. Vincent Jablonski, plus 20. Tied for 9th is Mike Watley and Cricket Lopez, 17 over. 11th is Nick Wheeler, 15, after that 250 game we watched. There's Dylan Ferguson. I know who was. Brandon Fowler was saying Dylan Ferguson shot 242. I didn't see it, but he's 9 over. Ryan Connor, Jason Lower, and Jamie Flynn all at 4 under, and the cut is Alf Lopez at minus 5. So the cut falls again. It's minus 5. Zach Canderson, 8, and Art Clocks tied at 8 under, 17. 19th, Connor Archuleta. That's 11th, Gary Hudgens is 20th place and minus 15. Giorgio Galena shoots 247 in his 3rd game to get to minus 17. So he goes from 85th to 23rd in 1 game. Luke Brown, minus 19. He's 26th place. Sean Hornberger, 28th for a 167 game. Minus 23. Kendall Miles shot 140 on 1 and 2. Minus 31. Dallas Burke, minus 31 also. Oskin shot 204 game 3. He's minus 37. Andy Kinney shot a $170 that last game. He's minus 42 in 40th place. Tied with Tyler Lopez. Any other notables outside of the top 16? Quite a few. Riley Woodard really struggling. 67 under. He's tied for 58th. And I want to say that's probably it as far as notables outside of the top 16. Looks like. So, we move on to game 4. We're almost at the end of game 4, going to game 5. Some people are done with game 4 because we have game 4 scores in. Yeah, she is going. So Katie's on 230 pace, Kenzie said. after going plus 67, at least. That's what pace. He shot 240 last game to get himself in 23. Went from 85th to 23rd. Well, what lane are they on? What lane is Geo on? Big center. We need to get something, I guess. I don't know. Derek Taylor, what's up, brother? There's Liam Baker on a 4-bagger looking for 5. Ball looks pretty good. Fast 8 Messenger. Oh, what? We gotta clip that and rewind it back. The ball is a little left. It checked right there. Stopped going right. Hooked again. Fast 8 with some Messenger comes across and takes out the 7 pin, and that's a 4-bagger. Liam Baker. Is he? These pairs are tough. Kendall shot $140. 1 and 2. I don't know what he's doing this game, but you guys are little buddies. Rolling good. Kendall went strike, open, spare, open, strike, spare, strike. So we struggle a little bit here on the low end. I have. Now scores are starting to trickle in from game 4. As we move into game 5. Sounds like Geo's also bowling good. So the high end is where you need to get your pins. At least here on the long pattern. Good boy. Hey, scores here on this side of the house are terrible. I saw the 2 single pins. Your little meter, it was chilling them. So yeah, Ken struggled that game. Everybody's struggling down here. If you shoot 210, 220, you bowl a really damn good game. But I don't see many of them. Hornberger packs it. They are playing significantly harder and different than they are on the high end. 6 likes away, guys. If you're new, 6 likes away. We're doing a giveaway at 50 likes. Every 50 likes, we're doing a giveaway. And you must be subscribed. So hit that subscribe button. Scores are trickling in. Had been having to wait between games to score, but now Josh is letting them trickle in. That needs sim. It does, but ball rips by the 9 pin and gets no help. Kendall will not start a string of strikes down this game. That's the tough part around here is the momentum. Like when you strike, you really got the neck. Like you've got to double. When you double, that takes a lot of pressure off. Like, you just need to start a string, so you got to double. If you're wanting to score, you got to have, a 3 or 4 bagger. And that first one, you've got to double. In my opinion, that one's the most important, because it really, you're confident your swing gets a little looser after that first double. But if you're struggling to double, your swing starts to get really tight and continues to get tight until you start stringing. The second strike is really the one that is important. Sub wicket. Trips a 4-pin there. That was a good break. Let's go over to Adam Breckenridge. He's on a 3-bagger, looking for 4 here. Oh! Flags a 10. Tough break. I'm sure that wasn't the one that he wanted us watching. Connor had a better game than shot 240. 240 on 18. Now I would consider that middle part of the house. Huh? I think so. There's some tempers flaring down here. Big flares of heat happening. Owns an 8-pin there from that, homie. Unfortunately, I think it's Harvey his last name. Luke will trip a 4-pin a little too little and a lot too late. Gonna lean you strike. Ball was good. Hoskins shot 234. He's now -3, which would put him inside the number if our trend continues. And if Gio does finish the game like Kinsey said he was, then that would put Gio now inside the number. Both were well outside of the number just 2 games ago. This is the end of the 4th. Some people are on their 5th. Yep. Here to David Woods. He'll get 5 at Greek Church. It's the end of Brody Chatterton and Manny Farrell's game. He's going to rip one through the nose. We'll see Ken, and then we'll see Manny. Manny can shoot 200 here. He needs 7 pins in this shot to shoot 200. Ken will double. Start his 5th game. Manny will tip it. So shoots 202. No, 212. I'm sorry. 212. And we're going to officially move it on to game number 5. So 2 to go. In the long pattern before we move on to the short. The short I hear. Different, potentially different. I haven't seen it. Could potentially be different than it has been in years past, where it might be gettable. If it's gettable, well, that'll have to change your mindset quite a bit. This pattern is played a little tougher. Really, it's not the pattern, it's the pairs. It's really emphasized the difference in pairs. Some patterns can mitigate the difference in pairs. Some patterns can exaggerate the difference in pairs. And this pattern has exaggerated those differences. See Sean Hornberger here. Nick Bergar will be first. We'll take a look at him. 4-pin. Hornberger will almost 4-pin, but gets to fall. Watch that back. Quite high on the head pin. Head pin just gets just out of the gutter. You have to trip it and get a nice little fist pump from our boy, Hornberger. Hornberger can shoot 230, and probably will shoot 230 after that second strike. That ball's good enough. Packs it. Pivot over here to our boy Ken. If Woods will pack it, and Ken boy is looking for 3-bag. He's not happy down there. Five likes to go with a game and a half to get there for our first giveaway of the day. Ken tugs that one. It's going to miss left. Kendall Miles, let's go over here. Looking to double. Really could use a fill in the 10th here. All looks good. All right. First double of this game. He can shoot 195 and needs them all. Needs them all. No. We watched the end of your game, but I didn't see an 8-pin. I might have seen it, man. I don't know. Did we see an 8-pin from Manny? Oh, wow. I'm not even close. It was before Randy Freeman. Oh, I think I switched off of him. Yep. Saw Manny's first ball in the 10th. And we saw Ken pull this one, and then we did not see. No, this is Ken's strike, huh? Ken doubled. I'm watching the replay right now. Did we watch the shot from Manny, or did I switch off? We watched him flat 10. I didn't see an 8-pin. He says there was an 8-pin. Oh, that must have been before that. Okay. No, we were watching Kendall. We saw Manny's last shot. Okay. Over here to Kendall. For his fill, gets the 4-bagger. 4-bagger. He will shoot 195. I'm sure not the game he's looking for, but it's a solid game over here. Clay is going to whiff on the 7-pin. We've seen a few single-pin misses, guys. Those are going to hurt you. You got to take the single pins when you can get them. Those are free spares, essentially. Luke. That's a good shot. Let's go over here to Ken Fong. Josh Bowling asks, why don't you bowl in these tournaments? Well, Josh, because I suck. Greg Moose on 10. That was a nice break. Because I suck. That ball's not close from Ken. He's going to pay the price for it. I actually bowled this tournament last year. I did not bowl well. I never had a chance to make the cut. I'm just not good at getting my body to do what I need it to do. I usually make pretty good decisions now that I've really studied bowling. I watch a lot of bowling doing this. I see tendencies. I see what balls to use, that kind of thing. But it's hard to get myself to throw to the same shot. So. Not good. doesn't mentally. It's hard to stay in it when I suck, and I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I enjoy chopping it up with our chat. I enjoy watching people. I enjoy learning about the game. And I feel that my time is better spent hanging out with you guys than trying to compete and donate to the prize fund. I feel like this is more my calling, is to come out here. This is how I'm going to grow the sport. This is going to be by competing. It's about doing this. I appreciate it. And there's friction right. I don't suck that bad. I can shoot some big scores when I can throw the ball to the right. But when there's like a little hang right, I get real. I start pulling. Like it just snap my shoulders shut, and it really messes things up. I know, Skylar, we're so close. We're 5 away. We've been bouncing between 65 and 75 viewers the whole time. We're only 45 left. So once we get 5 more, we got a game and a half to go. We'll do it. Just about got all the scores in. Missing a couple. Not many. Connor shot 240. We saw that. KT finished 243. Don't have Geo Cleanez's score yet. Hoskins, this is now outside of the number. He is 20th place. The number currently is +8, so it did go up. And this is kind of what I predicted, guys. I need to give myself some credit sometimes. I watch enough bowling to know kind of what's going on. What did I say? I said once we get to about 3.5, 4, the pattern will settle in, and we'll see who has a good look. Here we are. The scores are going up. The cut's going to go up. I don't think it's going to go down. We're going to go from -5, good ball from Ken, to plus. And I think we're going to end plus, probably +20 or so. Because I think the scores are about to go up. In the next 2 games, I think you need to shoot 220. Josh asks, does Brady McDonough bowl these tournaments? I haven't seen him bowl any of these. No. I think he's from Texas. So maybe Brady will come bowl our CB Tour event in Vegas. That's pretty centrally located for people that live in the South. The Southwest, I should say, not necessarily the South, but the Southwest. So we're hoping that's looking to be a big turnout. We've got a couple of pretty big names coming to that event. We haven't officially announced those yet, but it's looking like it's going to be a very good event at the Gold Coast. That is the Coach K Scholarship Open. $5 from every entry goes to the Coach K Scholarship. So you guys are going to be helping somebody get to school. 2 likes away, guys. 2 likes away. Masters is next, then the Coach K Scholarship Open, and then the Tour Championship. It'll be held at the National Bowling Stadium in Reno. We don't mess around, guys. Go big or go home. So, be cool. We have a scholarship fund. We paid out $2,500 to $2,450 in scholarship money. The last event, probably going to pay closer to $3,000, maybe $3,500. This event, the scholarship fund. And we're excited about it. Bucher. Oh, clips out the 6, 7, 10. Let's go take a look at who's new. Jordan Nolan, Vincent Blonsky. I don't know how to say that kid's last name, so I am sorry. Alf Lopez. There it is. Bang. 51, folks. So, what does that mean? Well, that means we're going to turn on subscriber only mode. So if you're not a subscriber, oh, it is on. It's been on subscriber only. I thought I changed it. So it's been unsubscribed. So everybody here, the next 10 minutes, we'll do a giveaway. We're going to use a keyword. That keyword is CB Tour. So we hit 50 likes. CB Tour is the keyword. You need to type CB Tour. If you're a subscriber, you're going to be able to enter in this giveaway. If you're not a subscriber, that is why you can't chat right now. It's subscriber only mode. Subscribing is free. It is not a membership. Subscribing is free. So you need to type in CB Tour. Doesn't need to be all caps, so Mary, you're fine, but you can be. CB Tour is B/. Is the keyword for the first giveaway. And we're going to be giving away some CB swag. Just in time for the Masters. So get your entries in. Give you till 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock will be the cutoff. It's 12:57. So you have until 1 o'clock to get your entries in. David Woods, Nick Bucher. Woods mixture and leaves 3/4 of the bucket. 8-pin was slapped out there late. Nick Bucher throws it out the window and is going to miss the head pick. I haven't seen Alf throw it yet, so let's take a look at Alf. Oh, wraps the 10. That was a really good ball. Scooby. What's up, brother? You're not in, actually, because you didn't. There's a space. You can't leave the space. The space will get you. iBot tells me that you'd have chatted, but now you're eligible. Skylar, what game are you on? We're on the 5th game. This is halfway through game number 5. Tasman, what's up, brother? Haven't seen you in a minute. I guess since the last tournament. See Hornberger. Dale Williams, what's up, my friend? How's it going? Dale is a member of the 10 Bat Club now. So the membership's different from just subscribing, but you're welcome to be a member. It helps us out financially. Buys us new cameras. We purchased a new camera at the Idaho Open because of all of your guys' donations. We've also accrued so many different pieces of equipment now that we had to purchase a trailer. So the CB Tour trailer is with us. We need to get it wrapped. So we're raising money now to get the CB Tour trailer wrapped. So it'll look cute when we come to events near you. You'll see us on the road. Like, oh, shoot, that's the CB Tour trailer. I bought the CB Tour. Or I watched the CB Tour. So that's what we're raising money for now. And people like Dale Williams are going to help us do that. Because he's a member of the 10 Bat Club. What'd you shoot, Gio? 220 something. Kendall wraps a 10-pin on a pretty good ball. Was on a double? Was on a double. That's a tough break. All of game 4 is in now. The cut is +7. That is Clay Reeves. Gio is the first one out. As I was just speaking to. +7. So we went from -5. +7. Let me just make sure the screen's right. It is now. Clone and Dynamics, a good ball, yeah. I think Dynamics, a lot of people like, I think Dynamics more, but I've heard good things about the Clone too. Ooh, Nick McGraw trips after. John, you can't. If you put a space, it doesn't count. You can't put a space. So I'm going to give you guys Devin Kinney, CB Tour, get you in the giveaway. Currently out. The cut, we haven't made a cut yet. There's 12 games total. This is the first qualifying block. It's on the log pattern. We'll bowl 5 games this afternoon. Loads wraps a 10 pin. Okay, it's 101, guys. I went 1 minute over. I'm going to give you a few. This is your last warning. You have to be subscribed. If you're not subscribed, that's why you can't. I don't know. Take the battery out. Shut it off. Take the battery out. Put it back in.
Literally for 2 seconds.
I'd shut it off. Take the battery out. Put the battery back in. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna roll here in just a second. Ken boy, messenger. Oh, right behind it. Dang it. Come on, Ken. That's about to get hyped. Okay. Your last warning, you got 10 seconds. 10 seconds before we roll. There's 8 of you in here. There's a bunch of new faces. We're doing a giveaway for some CB Tour swag. You got to put CB Tour in the chat. Bunch of new faces. Ooh, nice messenger there. Oh my God, my voice. Sorry, guys. Got to put CB Tour in the chat. And if you were like, oh, where's the chat? Well, it's because it's subscribers only. So you just need to hit the subscribe button, which is free to do. So, CB Tour in the chat right now. If you don't get it in, we're going to roll it. I just don't want anybody to be left out. We'll go right after Nick Bagaro strikes here. And there can't be a space. No spaces. CB Tour, no space. Kendall packs it. After Nick Bagaro throws here, we're going to roll it. And you get 7. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Roll it. John Manicky. Is John Manicky in the chat still? The other thing is you got to be here. It looks like he commented recently. So everybody lowercase grats for John Manicky. And he is here. So you've won. Get a hold of us. The email is in the description of this video. John Bannicky. I hope I'm saying that right. If not, I'm sorry. Congratulations, John. Oh, did you know Bob Barker died today? He was 99. 100 years old. Not that I'm just assuming he was because he was old. So RIP Bob Barker. John Manicky, you're the next contestant on The Price is Right. And that is Josh asked, are we doing it every hour? Is every 50 likes. I guess we'll actually, now that we've gotten to 50, the threshold will now be every 25 likes. So Kendall's happy about something. So so once we get to 75, we need 20 more likes. Then we'll do another giveaway. Bet indeed, Josh. Bet. We're wrapping up game number 5. 1 to go here in the longs. If you're gonna get your pins, you gotta get them now. Like I said, you need to really just, if you don't shoot over 220, you're really gonna lose ground on the field. Man. Got full scores. KT's still your leader. She's your leader now by 32 pins. This is KT plus 110. Doug Haylett plus 78. Matt Bucher plus 61. Vincent Jablonski plus 56. And Chris Gray is 5th at plus 50. Yeah, I think he was. I don't know if he still is, but yeah. Ryan Connor shoots him up 220, 240. He gets to plus 43. All the guys that started on the low end, including Ryan Connor, they're starting to surge now. Rekit Lopez is plus 30. Bagal plus 29. David Woods plus 15. And you can see David Woods shot $170. So you can see the guys that started on the high end and came over, and the guys that started on the low end and now are on the high end. Andy Kinney 256. Unless your KT is true. Andy Kinney is at plus 14, 256 at last game. Alf plus 13. Hornberger plus 10. Mike Watley plus 9. Jerry Miller, Nick Wheeler are tied at plus 8. And 16th is Clay Reese at plus 7. Giorgio Clean is right now is 17th. The first out at plus 5. Jamie Flynn plus 1. Jason Lower minus 1. Art Cox minus 2. Alex Hoskins minus 3. Kevin Erskine minus 5. Marcus Goss minus 8. In 25th place is Alex Cecil at minus 13. So the field really stacked up now here at the bottom of the cut. But there are a few games to go. Kendall minus 36. Dallas Burke minus 35. Tyler Lopez minus 49. Luke Brown minus 51. And their 50 or so sticks out. They're going to have to make up some pens in the next 2 games. Plus 7. Clay Reese, the number. Is the OG Nova good? I thought so. Whatever you want to do. What do you want to do? Let me know what you're going to do. You want to eat right now? Or you want to eat right now? They have those little chicken dragon bites. Have those little dragon bites. Good for that. Good. I also need Tyler Kelly, we haven't seen him do much today. He's going to cross over and get the strike. See Luke Brown. Luke's having a couple okay games. Nothing great, but nothing too bad here on 15 and 16. Couple of decent games. Luke wanted that to go Brooklyn, and that ball frozen roped and went high flush. I don't know what the hell just happened, but that was not what he was intending. I mean, he missed, wanted it to go Brooklyn, and it didn't. Still ended up with a strike. Thanks, John. We'll get back to you sometime next week. Oh! Almost made that spin. Oh, that's not the player we're on. Bagaro went through the face. I'm sitting here trying to find someone bowling. Bagaro goes to the face. Shout out to Dale Williams for being a member of the 10 Bat Club. Your guys' participation in the paid memberships again helps us out. Like I said, we've got the CB Tour trailer now. We just got to get wrapped so it looks cool when we come do these tournaments. Just got your email, John. So I've got it. Like I said, we'll get back to you next week, most likely. It was. See, this is the thing. Kendall's gotten double 9 spare, double 9 spare. So better, definitely better, but you'd like to see those spares. If he could have just got one of those breaks, he would have been happy. Reese, Shaker 7. Walt, there's no space. Exclamation point standings, no space. Andy Kinney shot 268 that last game. Ben Runge, 249. Riley Woodard, 216. Woodard, though, and is 81 under. Runge's 18 under. So they're a little bit outside the number, but Andy Kinney has jumped himself into the number. I'm sorry. Not into the number, but up the standings with that 268. So we get scores to trickle in. Is Luke using Purple Hammer or the Hustle Rip? I would say that it's probably not urethane, but that I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Now the giveaway's over, we can open up the chat to anyone. Turn off subscribers only mode. What's up, everyone? If you can now chat and weren't before, is there a reason that you weren't subscribed or aren't subscribed? Let's go to Clay real quick. Oh, dirty 8-pin. Now Kendall looking for his third double of the game. Not necessarily something you want. And he's not going to get it. Wraps the 10-pin. Just cannot get his ball to go through the pins the right way. I pretend it's booty, yeah, big booty. Elvira, the quotations actually aren't included. I don't know how to clearly communicate that. Yeah, there's no quotations. Is the problem. I don't know how to like. Some people like get it, some people don't. I don't know. Like before, if I didn't put quotations, then people didn't think the exclamation point was included. I don't know. There's Luge. Okay. We'll then go back over here. Tyler Kelly to finish his game. He's on a pretty good game. He can shoot 97, 077, 27 if he fills the 10th. Thanks, Elvira. Appreciate you. That is going to put an end to that. And he's probably not even going to shoot 200 now. Is 199, so I guess he can if he gets 3, which are 202. Luke. I don't think that's a purple hammer, and that is also going to put a stop to Luke's game. That was looking good there for a second. 181, 161, 71, 8. So, yeah, Luke is not going to shoot 200 here. Miss on the spare. What? Like our little logo I put there? You like that? You don't like it or you like it? Oh. Why are you saying it? Do you like it? Like you like this right here? I wasn't sure if that's what you were referring to. Yeah, change this to you. This here. That there. Looks pretty slick. Ken? Mixer will leave a 2-pin. That's probably a good break there. The Storm White Navy Clear discontinued. Is that a clear poly? Like the clear polyester ball? If so, it might be. I'm not sure. Yeah. I think it might be. A few more scores. Katie shot 191. So her lead has disappeared as Matt Bucher shot 230. He's plus 94. Katie's plus 82. And that's all we have as far as scores from leaders. So we have Doug Halett and quite a few others. Marcus Goss shot 230. Zach Anderson shot 240. Alex Austin shot 220. So they'll be in the number now. I think the number's probably going to go to 20 or so over. So we'll go from -5 to +7 to +20 is my prediction. And let's go ahead and change the game. So everybody's about done. So we're going to the final game of long pattern qualifying. Like I said, I think you're going to need to shoot 220 plus. I did. We did the giveaway for only subscribers. Now I turned it off because we're not doing the giveaway anymore. Huh? Oh. Maybe to ask the folks that potentially can chat now that weren't before why they aren't subscribed. Would you like to ask?
No.
Kenzie was wanting to know why, if you're not subscribed, why that might be the case. So, just curious. They bowled the Masters last year. They bowled the Masters last year. I know. Well, you were. Kaylee something? Tipple? Kaylee Timble, if you're in the chat, what's up? We saw that you just registered for the Coach K Scholarship Open. Thank you. How do you spell that? Oh, right there. Just friends with. We got that. What are these called? What are they called? Dragon tails. Ooh. The dragon tails here bust. Andy B's in Tulsa. Well, the CB Tour always looking to expand, so if we can secure enough sponsorship dollars where we can pay for our staff to have lodging and whatnot, then well, we are looking to expand next year. We're looking to add 1 to 2 events next year to the schedule. So. We have to add at least. Can't just do the same. That we can't. It can't just be the same. It's got to. Every time we do something, there has to be some sort of improvement. Like right now, instead of a 55-inch TV, we have a 65. Instead of coming here with it all packed in the truck and in a mess, we have the trailer. And an 8-foot table. There always has to be a step forward. You never... I did. I stole them. There's pork shortage? Yep. What? So hot. How many lanes is Andy B's, Josh? All right, doable then. We went to Lehigh, had 22 lanes, and that is about as small as we can get. Well, I gotta go switch that camera because we gotta watch our tournament leader, KT. So I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Go back over here to where our leader is. We'll be good, Josh. Don't you worry, buddy. Do not you worry. Tommy McNeil, 279. Katie? Messenger? Messenger, come on! No. Guys, we'll be back. Probably about an hour-ish after the conclusion of this game. Probably wait till we have full scores. We'll wait about an hour-ish after this game. Then we'll run the lanes, everybody will go eat lunch. And then they'll be back for 6 games of short pattern qualifying. So, an hour is too long to leave the stream on. So we'll cut the stream, start a new one for short pattern qualifying. So, if you turn the bell notification on, bell icon on, you'll get notified when we go live. If you watch our channel a lot, I watch Dr. Disrespect all the time, and it just suggests me every time he's live when I go on YouTube. So, M says Strike City, First Bowl, and Emerald Lanes in Eugene, Oregon all have 24 lane. Nice. We try to keep things as centrally located as possible. Try. Oh, David Woods. Come on, brother. The third time? Is that what he's saying, that he's done that? Cecil trips a 4-pin. Cecil's bowling good. Alex Cecil bowling good. Of course I watch Tim the Tap Man, Dr. Disrespect. Sometimes I'll have both of their streams up and I'll flip between the two. Waiting on Gio's 5th game. He is still the first man out. It's looking like the number is going to be plus 6 or 8. So actually it stays the same. I was wrong. We might have just gotten the scores, actually. We did not. What did Josh say you need? About what? I'm sure. I am sure. It's even well. Oh, because he doesn't know. I think they probably have a cafe manager. Josh manages the bowling. They probably have a bar manager, a cafe manager, and bowling. Here. KT looking to double. Like she went open, strike, strike, spares, strike. So looking to double. Get back on the strike train. Gio 179. Ken Fong, the buck 59 has fallen out of the number. He's even right now. Ken gone 9 spare double, 9 spare strike 5. Fortunately, this was on a strike, so his count isn't hurt. If he can make the spare, oh, cut the head pin just too much. Oh, shit. Wrong camera. Sorry, folks. That was the radio play-by-play. And now all scores are counted. The cut is +1. It goes down. Goes down. Giorgio shot buck 79 that game. He falls out. He was on the bubble. Now it's 22nd place. Hoskins now solidly in the number. Let's go over the scores. It goes to +1. So we went down. I did not think we would go down. They're pretty good. He's good, dude. We're chilling.
Can't wait for this.
I heard that Josh Blanchard picked these out this time or something. He made them. Made them.
I gave him my pad.
So, like,
See my second place group? John Glenn. Every time he's been here, back-to-back years, he led it.
I remember when Clay went, like, Brooklyn 5 times.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't worry. We bring... Especially when Clay's around. I think it was last weekend we were.
So are people going to whack the short now, or is it still going to be hard?
He has an idea of what he thought the cut was, what he thought the cut would be still negative, he thinks. But he thinks that there's like it'll be like +70, +50, people like around there. So I don't know. See what happens.
Sure.
I want to be better to play a little bit.
Short is either easy or it's hard, and there's no medium,
Yeah.
It's not really in between on short.
I told him, I was like, I want it tough, but I don't want it impossible. And so he knows how the gutters play here. He's both. I thought he was the right guy to characteristics of the house and characteristics of the
Yep. Nice. AT maintains plus 100. Those are always PBA made patterns. They have like a library. Katie, you're still your leader, plus 101. That's why we're sticking here. You have pictures of her? Like, we're going to make a post about the leaders after. Well, we have pictures, but maybe you could get one. What's the layout of the oil? Exclamation point pattern, Josh. You'll get a printout of the pattern. A link to it, at least. So, Katie, your leader, Matt Bucher, plus 94. Annie Kinney gets to plus 82. Vincent Jablonski, plus 69. Nice. Tommy McNeil, plus 62. Doug Haylett, plus 52. Cricket Lopez, plus 41. Ryan Connor, 39 over. Hornberger, 29 over, and he's tied with Mike Watley. Marcus Goss, plus 28. Zach Anderson, Alex Hoskins, plus 23. Chris Gray, plus 16. David Woods, plus 6. And Nick Wheeler, plus 1. Ken Fong is even in 17th place, first out of the number. Alf is minus 7. Jamie Flynn, minus 9. Jason Lower, minus 11 in 20th place. Art Cox, minus 15. Gio Clean is minus 16. Ben Runge, 18. Bagaro, 19 under. 270, 160, 200, 180, 150. And then Brooke Garrell rounds out your top 25 at minus 20. Kendall shot 213, so he's needing to make a run here this last game if he's going to want to get close as we go into the short. The short's different. It's made by Josh Blanchard. Adjusted by Josh. The problem with short patterns, I think this is why we shy away from them for the whole tournament. The problem with short patterns is they are either, like I said to Josh, they're either easy or they're extremely difficult. And there's really no in between. Before the urethane craze came back, they used to be pretty damn hard. Now, you can generate a bunch of entry angle because you can just throw it at the gutter. Medium pattern, like 38, 39 feet, those are the hardest patterns. But you go short, 35, 36, 37 feet, usually you can whack them. But if you don't let the gutter play, they become impossible. And there's just really not a lot of in between. Like, there's just such a tiny fine edge where the gutter either doesn't play and they're impossible, or if you just get just on the other side of it, it plays well enough and you can whack them. So how will it play? We don't know. It's yet to be seen. It is yet to be seen. Let's get an update on Ken Fong. My boy's struggling a little bit. Liam Baker. Double 9 spare, strike 9 dash, spare strike 7. He'll make the spare. So he's grinding through this game. One of the Lopez brother, I think it's Avery, packs it. So Joe Funk. Won't quite get through the pins well enough. Strike. There's Vincent Jablonski's 4th place currently. Last I knew, he was a youth bowler. Not sure if he still is or not. Marcus Goss He sits 11th place. Pretty good ball miss. We're taking out the 5-pin, but nothing helps on the 7. KT. Triple 4-pin. No, it won't quite get it. Oh, it did get it! Oh. Count it. Yeah, I was going to say, with this replay, this took so long to happen. I was thinking it just needs to, like, catch enough friction to roll forward. It does right before the machine hits it. I don't think the machine hit it. Yeah, she's changing the score. I was going to say, I don't think the machine hit it. That's an X on the board. You love to see it. You love to see it. Erskine, Kevin Erskine. Kevin and his wife Kimberly sponsor the Erskine Youth Scholarship Award at the CB Tour. So every stop, they've donated $100 in scholarship funds to pay an outstanding youth bowler during the event, showing their sportsmanship. So the first event, that was Nevaeh Hull. She won the Erskine Youth Scholarship Award. We also have their own youth division, so they can qualify for the main event, but they're also in their own boys and girls youth side events, I guess, and that is paid for by donations and funds generated by the CB Youth Scholarship Fund, as well as the practice sessions. So we paid out 4 boys and girls $125 each from that fund. And we also paid quite a few young gentlemen. I think it was like $1,800 in main event scholarship money. So $2,450 was the total. We really want to push the fact, that we love our youth bowlers. It is not just a youth event, but there is a youth only portion of the event where scholarship money can be had, and we actively try to raise as much money as possible for that side of it. This is the final game of long pattern qualifying. We'll break for lunch and come back, and we'll bowl 6 more on the short. The short historically has been damn near impossible. Well, here, 9-10, again, this is where the finals, the title match will be bowled. That ball checks way early on Vincent. Crosses over and gets the 10-pin out somehow. I don't know what the heck that was, but it does it. Criquito packs 10. That's a good ball. So a lot of our leaders has moved on to the high end where scores are much higher. That's David Woods, packs 10. Yeah, what time does the short pattern start? If I had to guess, I would say about 3. Between 3 and 3:30. We just saw Kendall Miles there, 7-10 on 19. If I had to guess, it would be about 3 to 3:30. What do you have to do to be on Storm staff as a 13-year-old? I'm not sure, Josh. I think the evolution program is probably the best way, but I don't really have any hand in that, so that would be a better question to ask, like Leanne or Blair. So I would get with them. My boy Ken looking a little fried. I'll get them and get on the evolution staff. See what they do for you. Let's go back over here to KT. She took that 4-pin forward. Oh, no go. KT at the 245. Will clean it up. She's going to shoot a pretty big game here, actually. There's a lot of strings of strikes in there. She's 25. She'll shoot 235 with a strike here. And she will be your leader for a lot of this since the game 2. Since game 2. Since game 2, she has led this tournament. Since game 2, she has led this tournament. Annie King shoots 234, but it's not going to matter because KT's also going to shoot 230. So she will maintain the distance she had from Andy for this. 233 for KT Simpson. We have Andy Candy, Matt Booker. We don't have a lot of people. Ben Runge shot 230, get himself plus 12. I think that will probably be close. She make faces at you? She does make fun of you. You have Matt Booker. You haven't even put Vincent Jablonowski. Being 10. Sponge. Vincent's going to shoot 200. Has 200. Could shoot 215. He's on lane 10 right now. He just threw a shot. He's in the black, blue, and red. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vincent. Before I said Vincent. Do you have any pictures of that kid? Matt Booker shot 269. I think he's going to take over the lead. Do you have pictures? Matt Booker just shot 260, so I think he's going to be the leader. I would ask Josh. Matthew. I know I would ask Josh. I'm just clarifying which one. I think he's going to be the leader. Matt Booker shoots 269 game 6. Was plus 163. And I think that is going to be your leader because KD only shot 230 only. She's plus 1, she's put 130. Yep. That's a good game for Matt Booker. I don't think anybody else, because Vincent was 69 over. He was 40 sticks from the top 3. So Matt Booker and Katie Simpson, Andy Kinney are going to be your top 3 unless someone shot 300. And even then, it would be really tight. Barely. Yeah, it's a lot of games. There's always a maybe, Josh. Well, like I said, we're looking to expand. So if we can get enough, revenue, some sponsorship dollars to, help with obviously our travel expenses, our staff's travel expenses. There's a lot of expenses that go into bringing the CB tour. We do want to go out east, but obviously there's some financial challenges to that. Find him? You get a picture of him?
But it's like it's going to be
Cut him out or something he is. Yeah, it's going to be Matt, KT, Andy. Oh. 33. 33, 233. So it should be right there. Maybe. In between them.
Magic came up.
Probably. I caught some of it. There's a lot of comebacks going on right now. Nice. Alex was down there with you too. 230, 220, 180. Bagaro shot 288. Nick was on a roller coaster. 270, 160, 20, 180, 150, 280. Well, he wrecked himself in brackets, but I think he's going to steal 2 high game pots. Tough break. Let's see that. $50 for the high game pot. Nick's got 1. Yeah, I think he's gonna get 2 high game pots. Whoa. We're not watching anybody bowl. Why are we doing that? Messenger. Oh, wow. Well, we're going to clip that from Josh Impey. Let's take a look at it. Glad I switched it, guys. We were watching nothing. Then switch it to Josh Impey right here. Oh. Love to see it. Love to see it. Busy looking at scores. HM 288, yeah, big game. Complete, and so Nick Bagaro shot 278 and 288 in this block and was only plus 69. And you could say Nick Bergara shot 160 and 152 in this block and was plus 69. So Nick Century clubbed us twice. 270, 160, and then at the end of the block, 150, 280. It's looking like depends on what Tommy McNeil did. I don't know what he did. And what Cricket's right here in front of us. He's not having the greatest game. It's not terrible, but it's not tremendous. Austin's falls out of the numbers so far. He is plus 8. Number right now, as it sits, is plus 15. We have about 5 scores left. Has Dylan Byers ever bowled here? I don't believe so. He just moved out to Utah. We don't have Giorgio Clean as a score, nor do we have Ken Miles. A lot of scores we still don't have. Cricket will make the spare. Scores trickle it. We just got another score. Tommy McNeil shot 213. He's 5th place. Jeremy Miller shot 258 his last game to get him to plus 15 and on the number. Ken Fong goes 2 over. Hoskins plus 8 with a buck 85 that last game. Ben Runge 230 to get plus 12. Just about got all the scores. This is the last game right here. They're a bit behind, aren't they? Again, we'll be back at about 3 or 3:30, I would guess. For short pattern qualifying. Right here in Championship Bowling. So if you're not subscribed, do so. And hit that bell icon. And you will be notified when we go live. Mixer for Cricket. So he's going to strike in the 9th frame heading into the 10th. Larry shot 245 to get to plus 12. He's just outside the number. Tied with Ben Runge. 2 back of Zach Anderson, who's 17. Hornberger's still bowling. Kendall was with Hornberger. I don't know about Ryan Connor, and Cricket's in front of us. He packs it. Watch this guy's replay. Watch this. We'll go back to watch Josh Empey's replay here. It was pretty cool. Kendall's getting a little antsy. He just struck there on 19. He's off camera. I can just see him out on his ball on 19. And he's getting a little antsy, so it looks like he might be throwing a decent game here. Because he's outside, quite a bit outside, trying to get himself back in. Josh Hodge, Paxton. Yeah, Alex is outside of the number. He's going to have to figure something out on the short. If someone can, it's going to be Alex. He didn't do well in qualifying last year here either. He qualified 18th and then ended up second, I believe. Second or third. Here's Kendall. And he'll flat 10. Is Manny there? Yeah, Manny's there. He did not bowl very good today, or this first 6, so I don't know what he's going to do for the short, but he did not bowl tremendously this morning. Oh, one more. Oh. Mm-hmm. I need to get me like a comfy chair. Yeah, I don't want to get dirty though. You got rid of it. Yeah, I know. Connor shoots 225. So as it sits, we got Matt Bucher, plus 163. Katie Simpson, 134. Andy Kinney, 116. Vincent, plus 81. Tommy McNeil, 75 over. Magaro, 69 over. Nice. Connor, 64 over. And Marcus Goss, 44 over. We don't have Cricket's score, but Cricket is looking... Oh. Cricket. Right in front of us. I know, because he's still bowling. He's right here. Is this guy? He's F. Yeah. Yeah. Hasman has informed me his max is 211. What time? Art Daria asks when the next 6-game block will start. I'm guessing 3 to 3:30. Probably closer to the 3:30 mark. Mountain time. So in about an hour and a half. About an hour and a half if I had to guess. 211 max or Cricket. Plus 41. He could jump Goss. He can't jump Connor, but he could jump Goss if he punched out. There's the first one. He needs a second one and then count. And he'll jump Goss for the 8th spot, and they'll flip-flop. MP will split, and that will end. Oh, it doesn't. Wow. Well, that could have been devastating. Still not the greatest. You need to change that score. Still not ideal for your first ball intent. All right. Warp end does not fall, so Cricket will stay put. Mike Watley's score. I don't know what Mike Watley shot, but yeah, Cricket will stay there. Chris Gray, plus 39. Nick Halit's 13, 22 over. Alf and Greg Moose are 17 over. Jerry Miller's 15 over. The first one out, Zach Anderson at 14 over, and then Clay Reese and Ben Runge at 12 over. Alex Hoskins at 8 over. Jason Lowe at 4 over. Ken Fong at 2 over. Nick Wheeler don't have his score in yet. He was plus 1. Don't know what he's shot now. Cleanas don't have his game yet. He was minus 16. Don't know what he shot, though, in his last game. We're waiting on those scores to come through. Still do not have them. So as soon as we have all the scores, I'll update you on what they are, and then we'll break for lunch. Or stayed. Nevaeh blew the motor in her car. You know, he's only 2. You get rid of this. Half the people don't even have that. All right. Everybody's done now. Still don't have Gio. Jamie Flynn shot is minus 14. Nick Wheeler, Mike Watley, Cricket. No Cricket shot 201. He's staying put.
1 and 2 is still
Rick Harrigan's with Rick, but they are still bowling. They have a couple shots left. I guess I'll keep it here for a minute because they're the ones somewhere. It is 3 to 3:30 is what Gene Simpson said. Where is he? Huh? He is on one. Oh, that's Gio's. Can you see what his score is? Oh! You gonna take off, Dave? It's good seeing you, man. I think I talked to Roger in Nampa. He wanted to do it. We said we would do it, as long as he still wanted to do it. Yep. You there? Mm-hmm. It's busy. We're busy. It's good seeing you, Dave. Mm-hmm. $1.95 for Gio. I think he threw a bad shot. Yeah. Out of spare. Yeah, he does that when he gets mad. I can't see his game. Like my flash is going to do anything. Okay. So Gio went 7 spare. It was a split. 9 spare, strike, 9 dash. 9 spare, double. 9 spare, strike, 9 spare, 9. So that was the breakdown of Gio's game. To shoot 195. And he's not going to make any improvement where he was. Gio was 27th. He's probably going to stay there in 27th. So he's going to need to make up some ground on the short. Yeah, he just walked by, and the temperature rose about 10 degrees. Yeah. Tour Championship. So that breaks down Gio's game. That's why he's pretty fried. I'd be fried too. He was telling me a game. I don't know if it was 4 or 5. He was having a similar issue where he just couldn't get his string strikes going. That's what I was saying. You know, those second shot is really important. Second strike. Watley shot a $1.88. He's plus 17, tied with Alf and Greg Moose. Doug Halett plus 22. So yeah, the cut's gonna be plus 15 going into the short pattern after 6 games. So, guys, I would guess about 3:30 we'll be back for short pattern qualifying. 6 more games. Your leader, Matt Bucher, going big, plus 163 with 3 bowlers 100 over. That's Matt Booker, Katie Simpson, and Andy Kinney. Now we will see, can Alex Hoskins, Gio, Dallas Burke, some heavy hitters outside of the number. We're going to see if they can get in. Guys, we're going to take a break. We're going to cut the stream, and then we will be back in about an hour. Between 3:10 and 3:30, we'll be back, all right? Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in just a bit.